What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol TSLA for Tesla Inc., of course. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, let's discuss the elephant in the room here. Obviously, this will be an update, but we have a huge red-bodied candle, fairly bearish price action out there inside of Tesla today. From a more nuanced perspective, other than just saying, yeah, red-bodied candle, whatever, look at this. It did retrace the entire prior day's range, so that's going to classify as an engulfing candle. But even 2 days worth of range. We're also underneath the 50 SMA on the daily now. That's the blue line here. And we're also underneath this quote unquote, magical zone, for lack of a better term. We just know that there's been a ton of price interaction around 1065 and 1080. We've really discussed and highlighted the importance of that in prior videos. Fake break on the Wednesday session, taking it all back again on today. And the volume here down below is on par with what we've been seeing ever since the start of the new year, which once again is just confirming that this is not really just healthy quote unquote consolidation or an acceptable pullback. There was some significant damage done on today's session. So that's what we're seeing from the daily time frame. It would suggest lower, especially coming from this lower high right here, right? So all eyes are really on 1,000 into the remainder of the week. As I've mentioned in the past, for you longer term traders, now that we're coming into this level off of a lower high and off of, or at least in short proximity of time rather, you really need to start being concerned about the potential for a breakdown here. This is not the ideal setup for 1,000 to continue to hold. It's going to start to act as a flush point if we test this again in short proximity of time and especially off of a lower high. So that's what I'm seeing from the daily. Let's quickly take a look at the 30-minute. The first thing I would point out, let me scrunch this up, is the fact that the inverted head and shoulders from here has been invalidated, right? This was certainly a nice solid breakout. It worked for a day trade, but we're definitely trading back down underneath the lows of the right-hand shoulder as of right now, which again sort of invalidates that trade. So let's come on back over into the more recent price action, what unfolded today. What I want you to focus on is the importance, once again, of 1065, 1080. Once again, break and retest here back to 1065. Great price action inside of Tesla, and exhibiting again how it wants to respect that 1065 from a technical perspective. I also quickly want to throw on the Fibonacci's from high to low, and what you'll notice is it's not perfect, but it's off by, I don't know, $5 maybe here on a $1,000+ stock. Notice your 38.2 is building this little bit of a zone up here. That's the main level that we need to focus on if Tesla is going to get back to a neutral to maybe slightly bullish outlook here from the 30 and even daily perspective, right? If we can get back above 1065, some reparations have been done to the chart. So I would point that out. Obviously, anything underneath that level is going to continue to facilitate bear flag consolidation, right? From this perspective right here. Again, that's not going to be a good thing for setting up the move into 1,000 if that attempt does happen. So let's say we get maybe a resting day on Friday, and then on Monday we see a breakdown into 1,000. I would probably look for follow through to at least take us towards this area here, fill that prior gap, if not lower, into the prior all-time highs around 900. We know that we had a strong buy side reaction out of it. There has been some significant time that's passed since we tested it. So on the first touch, yeah, I would look for some sort of dead cat bounce off of it, but we would really need to reevaluate the chart at some point in the future. And it's not a complete bearish call to say that Tesla has to break down all the way to those levels. I'm just talking in terms of scenarios and how I see the chart unfolding if some of these things we've discussed so far do pan out. Again, the lower high, short proximity test of 1,000, big bad psychological number breaks. I do imagine some more serious downside could come into play after that unfolds. So that's what I'm really seeing in Tesla. The main levels I would focus on, if you're only concerned with the bare bones, would be 1,000 to the downside and 1065 to the upside. Below 1,000, look out below. Above 1065, more neutral to starting to look for more bullish setups here on the break of about 1750, as we know, up to around 1160. Again, a lot of work needs to be done if the bull case is going to be built, but those are the numbers. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, let me know in the comment section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.